Zdravíčko, tady Robert z Kytary.cz, jsme v Paláci Akropolis a je tady se mnou Victor Wooten. Hey Victor, how are you doing, man? How was your trip?
Trip was nice. It was a long travel day, but everything went smoothly.
So how do you feel about today's show?
I'm excited. We've been having a great tour. Every night's been wonderful, and we plan to continue tonight. Have a great night.
Great, sure. So
well, I will say this: it's always nice to be back here in this amazingly beautiful city.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Do you have any tradition you do before every show?
No, I have no tradition at all. I've been playing a really, really long time, and for me, it's sort of like having a conversation with someone. You know.
You started playing in 2 years, right?
Yeah, maybe some. I mean, Reggie knows even better. We say 2 just to make it believable. Yeah. But it's like, when did you start talking? Yeah, it was before, whatever, So it was like that. I was learning from them. So, but no tradition. A lot of the times, I don't even touch my bass between Soundcheck and the show. Because for me, it's about really, it may sound strange, but about having my mind in the right place and my body feeling right, I want to feel right. It's not just the fingers. So if I feel right physically and mentally, it's going to be a good show for me, regardless of the problems I'm having. So there's no tradition, no routine, except to make myself physically and mentally feel good.
Okay, sure. So talking about that, do you do a lot of warm-ups before the show?
No.
You don't?
I don't.
How come? Well, then I gotta ask, how much did you used to practice, like back in the day, and how much do you practice now?
For, 48 years.
Yeah, okay, but let's
put it this way, like you speak Dutch, right?
Right.
Let's say I want to learn Dutch, and I say, well, how much do you practice Dutch?
It's not Dutch, but Czech.
Well, Czech. Let's say Czech. Whatever it is. Yeah. How often do you practice it?
Yeah, you don't practice it.
You don't practice it. You speak it, right? Because you speak it all the time, you don't have to practice it as much. You understand that speaking is better than practicing it.
Yeah.
But if there's something you need to work on, then you do it. For me, music's the same way. I'm lucky enough to be able to play almost every night and every day. So I get to do it.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
I'm not a person who's in school, sitting at home. Then I would need to practice. But I get to do it with the best every day.
Yeah.
That's enough. And I've been doing that for 48 years. Wow. So think about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, it doesn't mean I don't practice. Like I stayed on stage a couple of days ago and played just for the fun of it and worked on a few things. I still practice, but not as much as you think. But it's because I play more than you think.
Yeah, so it's not really about the practice, just about enjoying the playing, right?
It is. It's about enjoying. It's like, and having something to say. Again, just like talking. When you have something to say, right, it comes out.
Yeah.
If you have an exciting day, you meet a new person, you almost get hit by a car. Talking about it is easy because the emotion is so strong. So for me, it's about that. It's about having an enriching life. So that I have something to say. If I just sit in a room and practice all day, what do I have to say?
Yeah.
Right? And the people that do that, this will sound mean, but the people that only practice, it sounds like they've only practiced. And their music sounds like they're talking about music. But we want to hear a life story. And if you spend 8 hours, 10 hours in a room, you don't have much of a life.
Yeah, sure, I get it. Yeah, talking about enjoying music, is there any modern band that you like to listen to, like something really new?
There's a lot of great bands out there, a lot of great musicians, a lot of great new bands and old bands. I grew up, I'm a product of the late 60s, mid to late 60s, so I really like that music. But then, there's a great band, Dirty Loops, Snarky Puppy. Dave Matthews Band. They're a pop band with like a Billy Cobb and Dennis Chambers guy on drums, Carter. There's a lot of great things out there. From every country, there's great music.